Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's been a long time that you heard my voice. So in today's video you've been hearing my voice. I'll be cooking this crown premium pasta, which is a very popular brand in Nigeria. And to cook this meal, I'll be needing some onion, I'll be needing habanero pepper, tatashe, knorr seasoning cube. I'll also be adding some salt to taste. I'll be adding this carrot for some vitamins, and then these two hard-boiled eggs for proteins, okay, as my protein of choice. I'll be cooking this with olive oil, and then I'll also be adding this leftover stew. I made this stew earlier, so if you care to know how I made it, kindly click on my channel and you see. I'll be adding crayfish, but this is totally optional. If you don't like crayfish, please, you can skip this process. And then look at me getting ready to blend this. This is a mixture of the tatashe, the pepper, and the crayfish. Now, to continue the cooking process, inside this big pot, I've already added some water. This is me adding some salt, and then I'm going to cover this and let it boil on my burner, as you will see. Yeah, this is it on my burner. Now, while that is cooking, I'm going to peel this carrot. I'm not saying scrape, I say peel the carrot because the place I got this is not hygienic at all. So I had to remove every form of dirt. And then after peeling, I have to wash again in order to get all the debris, all the impurities, all the dirt out of them completely. And after doing that, I'm going to chop it up. This is me chopping the carrot into this desired size and shape. You can cut to your own. Maybe some people prefer the very long version, the longitudinal version. They are all good, whichever way. All right. So I chopped all of them, and I also chopped some onions, as you will see. Yes, this is the chopped carrots and onions. And then the water is already boiling, so I'm going to add my pasta. Yeah, I've added the pasta, and I will allow it to parboil. And then I didn't use all, so I had to tie this one and store for later use. All right, the pasta is halfway or even 90% cooked, so I sieved out using this my sieve. And then after sieving that, I now continue the cooking process. And to continue this cooking, inside this pot I added some olive oil that I showed earlier. And after adding the olive oil, I added the diced onions. And after adding the onions, I also added the blended mixture. That's the mixture of tatashe, habanero pepper, and crayfish. Yes. I'll allow this to cook for some times, and then I added other things, other ingredients. I added some meat. Yes, I forgot to show this earlier. I've cooked meat already, so I added the meat here. I also had fish. These are leftovers, so I had to use it to cook this food. After adding this, I added the leftover stew. I added the seasoning cubes. I adjusted the salt. I added the carrots. I just practically added everything so that they all cook and marry each other very, very well. I don't want the carrots so crunchy. Yeah, so I have to cook it very early. Okay. Now the sauce is well cooked. I adjusted the seasoning by adding little salt, and then after which I added the already parboiled pasta, which is the star of this dish. And after adding this pasta, I gave it a good mix. And look at that. At this point, please do well to subscribe. Even if you don't like what I did here, please do well to subscribe, okay? Look at the final product. Look at the fish, the meat, the eggs, the carrots, and the pasta itself. You can notice that I didn't put tomatoes here, neither the tin nor the fresh. First, I don't have, and secondly, I don't even want in the first place. I could have easily gotten, but I just started to cook it this way. Now, even if you don't like what I did here, just tell me that you don't like it. Maybe in my next video, I'll cook it the way you like. Content creation is not easy, my dear friends, so please do well to support us that are doing this. Carrying camera up and down sideways is not easy at all. So don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, share it, and tell me if I did well or not in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. For now, have a good day and bye.